Hello everyone, welcome to the class. This is our third class on participle adjectives. Yesterday we practiced participle adjectives and we would continue this exercise. 20 more words we would practice today, and let me tell you that this is our last class on participle adjectives. We discussed the basics of participle adjectives in our first class. Okay, so yesterday in our second class we practiced some participle adjectives. Today as well we are going to practice some of the participle adjectives. Okay, so our first word is entertain. Okay, so look at the screen, and I'll ask a particular student to read this and tell me which word would be used, entertained or entertaining. Okay, so the rule was that you had to read the whole sentence, and when there is blank you have to say blank and then decide which word you would use. Okay, so let's ask this from Rida. Rida, you have been absent from class, so today you have come. So please start. Read this one. I found a street singer dash entertain. Now use which one you would use. Entertaining or entertained? Yes, Rida, unmute yourself. Those of you who want to read, please raise your hand. There is the hand option, so click. Okay, and Sharia, you go ahead, read. Yes, Shahriar Memon, go ahead. Your hand is up, so go ahead. Keep your hands up, those of you who want to read. Okay, Mehak Nisa, you go ahead.
I found the street singer entertaining. I found the street singer entertaining.
Entertaining, right? Or entertained?
Yes.
Say the
Entertaining.
entertaining. Okay, good. It's correct sentence. I found a street singer entertaining because he was causing that feeling of entertainment. Okay, so that's good.
Yes, sir.
Now, see
Thank you, sir.
everybody. When you are raising your hand and I'm taking your name and giving you a chance, but you are not speaking. Okay, so it's against the rules. Okay, please, if you are raising hand, it means that you are giving me a signal that you want to participate and you want to read. And for example, Sharia, your hand is up, and when I gave you chance again and again, I asked you, but you were not speaking. This is against the rule. Please don't raise your hand. Okay, if you don't follow the rules in the class, then I would remove you from the class. Everybody, please understand this thing. Okay, and also remember that this meeting is being recorded for our other students who do not attend the class, or maybe for all of the people in the world who would like to uh, learn about participle adjectives. This is for everybody, and as you know that I'm uploading these lectures on YouTube. Okay, so please follow the rules so that we can have a neat and clean recording for everyone. Okay, so our next sentence is for Hassan. Hassan, go ahead and read this. Yes. Yes, Hassan, go ahead.
John thinks jumping into the lake is so refreshing.
Okay, very good. Refreshing. John thinks jumping into the lake is so refreshing. I see that now in our third class, students have got the hang of the participle adjectives, meaning they have started understanding and telling and using the correct words. Okay, that's really nice. Okay, next one is for Zubair. Zubair, your hand is up, so read the third one. Yes, Zubair Hassan, read loudly. Yes, read loudly. Okay, anybody else who wants to read? Keep your hands up. Hayabatul, you go ahead and read the
Be-
third one. Okay, Zubair, you are reading. Please read. Otherwise, mute yourself. Okay. Hayabatul, are you going to read? Read this third sentence. Yes.
Peter was distressed by the film.
Okay. Which one you would use? Distressed or distressing?
Distressing.
Distressing. Asha, now see, Peter was distressing by the film.
Sir, distress.
Wait a minute, Hassan. Nobody should speak. Let me make the student, understand the rules. So now, see, Peter was distressed or distressing. So now, Hayabatul, do one thing. Read the sentence two times. When you read for the first time, use distressing, and then read the second time and use the distressed, and then decide which one seems more natural and seems correct. Go ahead and read. Yes.
Peter was distressed by the film.
Now read again.
Peter was distressed by the film.
Okay, Peter was distressed by the film. Which one you find you think is correct now?
Peter was distressing by the film.
Asha, still you are saying Peter was distressing by the film. It's incorrect actually. So see, we say Peter was distressed by the film, meaning that a distress feeling came from the film. Film caused that feeling. And see how can uh, non-living things don't have emotions. Okay, so Peter is a person. He would feel the emotion of distress. Okay, so I think because you haven't attended first and second class, that's why you are unable to understand this. Anyway, you can always go and watch the previous classes. They are available on YouTube, and you have the links of those lectures in your Google Classroom. So the correct option would be Peter was distressed by the film. Okay, so let's go and read the fourth one. Who would like to read? Keep your hands up, please, everybody. If you want me to give you a chance, so your signal is very important for me. Your hand is very important for me. Keep your hands up. Sharia, go ahead. Again, you are raising hand, and let's see if you can read it. Yes, Sharia. Your hand is up and you are not speaking. You are not following the rule. So I will maybe remove you from the class now. If you're not following the rule. If you don't want to read, please lower your hand. Okay, Rida Fatma is raising hand. Rida Fatma, you go ahead and read the fourth one.
Go out and play. Your is annoying. Annoying.
Annoying. Okay, very good. Go out and play. Your weaning is annoying. Okay, meaning it is causing me trouble. It is irritating me. Okay, so the woman in the picture is saying to a child, because children mostly wean. Okay, so they meaning cry with a very irritating kind of noise. Okay, so the woman is saying to the child, go out and play. Your weaning is annoying. Okay, it is causing the woman annoyance. Okay, it's irritating her. Okay, so the third one, the fourth one, it's maybe the fifth one actually. Okay, so Aisha, you go ahead and read the fifth one. Yes, this one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, read this one. Tanya was secretly.
The fifth number.
Yes, this one.
Fifth one.
Yes, here you see.
Tanya was secretly pleased that when they got into a fight over her.
So what's your choice?
Tanya was secretly pleasing when they got into a fight over her.
Asha,
Pleased. Please.
Sir,
Wait,
pleasing.
wait, wait, please. Now, Hassan is breaking the rule. At the moment, Aisha is speaking, so nobody should unmute themselves. Okay, Aisha, why do you think there should be pleasing? It should be pleasing. Tanya was secretly pleasing. Tanya was secretly pleased when Tate got
Pleasing.
into a fight over her. Yes. Aisha, now see, look at the picture. These two men are fighting
Sir, pleasing.
because of Tanya, right? So Tanya is, pleased or pleasing. Tanya is,
Tanya was secretly pleased when Ted got into a fight over her.
yes, exactly. Because Tanya was happy because she thought because of her these two men are fighting. Okay, so still maybe you need to pay attention to the situation as well, and still you are unable to use the correct one. Okay, let's move to the other word, frighten. Okay, so here, who would like to read? Keep your hands up. Jose, you go ahead and read this one. Helga was dash by the way the chauffeur drove. So the word is frightened. Aisha, you go ahead and read this one. Let's see if you can now.
Helga was British by the way the chief
Okay, okay. Read Uzair. Yes, again. Yes.
Helga was British by the way the chauffeur drove.
Okay, so what word you would use?
Frightened.
Frightened.
Helga was frightened by the way the chauffeur drove.
Okay, it's not frightened, it's frightened. Okay, Helga was frightened by the way the chauffeur drove, meaning the way the chauffeur was driving. Helga was frightened. Helga was afraid. Okay, so see the picture. She is afraid. She is frightened. Okay, she is terrified because he's driving in a very bad way, maybe at high speed and not properly. Okay, so the word would be frightened. Okay, so maybe we can say the driver is maybe say frightening. He's causing this feeling because he's driving in a bad way. Okay, so this woman is frightened and he's frightening. He's not frightening. If we call somebody frightening, meaning they are causing the feeling of fear. Okay, but here the way of the driver is causing this feeling. Okay, anyway, let's move to another word. And Aisha is raising hand. Aisha, go ahead and read this one. Yes, Aisha, go ahead. Yes, your hand is up, so please go ahead. Rita Fatma, you are raising hand, so you go ahead.
Ben was very alarmed when his boat started leaking.
So, what would you use? Alarming or alarmed?
Ala-
Which one?
Alarmed.
Alarmed, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's correct. Ben was very alarmed when his boat started leaking, meaning he became very frightened. Okay, he thought that now he might drown. Okay, very good. Now, Rida Fatma, go ahead and read this one also. Yes.
Jelly thought her son's Various was very worried, so she kept him at home today.
Okay, this is virus. Jill thought her son's virus was very dash, so she kept him at home today. So, what you would use? Worrying or worried?
Worried.
Worried. Okay, very good. Jill thought her son's virus was very. Acha,
Worried.
no, no, no. Jill thought her son's virus was very worrying or worried. How can a virus be worried? Can a virus be worried? Or it can be worrying, meaning it causes the feeling of worry to someone else. So, what you would use? Worried or worrying? Can a virus be worried? क्या कोई वायरस परेशान हो सकता है? I
No,
think.
sir.
Okay, so what word should we use here? Worrying, right?
Worry.
Okay,
Worry.
Jill thought her son's virus was very worrying, so she kept him at home today. Okay, so because of her son's virus, this woman was worried. Okay, so the virus was causing the feeling of worry. Okay, understand this rule that non-living things cannot feel these emotions. So virus is a not maybe living or non-living thing, I don't know, but actually a virus cannot be worried. Okay, so uh, let's move to the other one. Raise your hands who would like to read this. Safiola, would you like to read this one? Joseph is such a great teacher. His classes are never dash. The word is bore. So, would you go ahead and tell us? Okay, Raza Hussain, you go ahead. Okay, Hassan, you go ahead. Read this one. Yes. Hassan, would you like to read this? Your hand is up, so please go ahead and read this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, read
Which one?
this one. Okay, this one.
Joseph is such a great teacher. His classes are never boring.
Okay, his classes are never boring. Okay, very good. You are correct. Asha, now Haya Batul, you go ahead and read this one. Yes. Yes, Haya Batul, you go ahead. Let's see if you can tell us. Okay, Meknesa, you go ahead and read this one. Please be active, participate. I'm taking your name and you are not speaking. It's not a good thing,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Okay, yes. Read this one.
Mary was exhausted. Yesterday she stayed up all night to finish the report. Exhausting.
Asha, again, maybe you are still not getting this. Asha, see, read the sentence in, two times, and in first time use the word exhausting, and then in the second one read the use the word exhausted. Okay, and let's see which
Yes.
one seems more natural.
Mary was exhausted. She stayed up all night to finish the report.
Mhm.
Mary was exhausting. She stayed up all night to finish the report. Exhausted.
Asha, see, exactly. So, because she was, working late at night, she stayed up, meaning she did not sleep, okay, all night.
Yes, sir.
All night she was working on computer maybe to finish the report. So now she had become exhausted, meaning tired, okay, very tired. And that feeling was caused by the report and by staying up all night, okay. Then she became exhausted. So when you say Mary was exhausting, actually then Mary is causing this feeling of tiredness to something else. So for example, how can computer feel exhausted maybe? Okay, so it's not like that. Mary was exhausted is correct. Okay, so Magnus, go ahead and read the other one also. Here, this one.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
Sir,
Yes,
which one?
this one
May I
here.
tell you?
Sue thought. Yes, yes, read.
So thought that box was perplex, perplexing. What could be inside it? So thought that box was perplexed. What could be inside it?
Asha, let me tell you, perplex meaning confused.
Perplexed.
So you are saying perplexing or
Yes, sir.
perplexed? Which one? Yes, perplexed. Did you say perplexed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's read the
Can
sentence.
I?
Wait a minute, Hassan. You are breaking the rule. Wait a minute. Magnus is speaking. Keep yourself on mute. Sue thought Tate's box was perplexed. What could be inside it? Actually, now see, a box is a non-living thing. right? Perplexed
Yes,
meaning
sir.
confused. How a box can be confused?
Sir, perplexing.
So see, when you read the sentence, pay attention to the sentence. See what's being
Yes,
said
sir.
in the sentence. Then you would understand it. Okay. So see, Sue thought
Yes, sir.
Tate's box was perplexing. Sue thought that Tate's box was confusing. It was closed, and what could be inside it? What is in
Yes, sir.
that
Perplexing.
box? Yes. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Sir, perplexing is perfect.
Yeah, that is perfect. That is correct one. Okay, so I'll give you one more word to use. Go ahead, Magnisa. Read this one. Let's see if you can understand the rule now.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is my Stacy file. Where could my suitcase be?
Mm-hmm.
This is my Stacy file. Where could my suitcase be?
Ah, very good. This is mystifying, okay, meaning it is causing me
Yes,
the
sir.
feeling of confusion. It is very confusing. This is mystifying.
Yes,
Where
sir.
would my suitcase be? Okay, so meaning it's really confusing me. I don't know where is my suitcase. The man is saying in the picture. Okay, very good. Asha, now maybe you have
Thank you,
understood
sir.
this. Okay, Aisha, you are raising hand. Go ahead and read this one. Yes, yes. Aisha, go ahead.
Ted was exasperated with the man sitting next to him.
Mm-hmm. I,
Ted was exasperated with the man sitting next to him.
okay, very good. It was
Or
exasperated.
exasperated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Ted was exasperated with the man sitting next to him. Now, see, this is Ted. Yeah, this is Ted, and he feels very exasperated. He's feeling very irritated, very annoyed because of this man.
Ted was exasperated with the man sitting next to him.
Exactly, yes, because this man is fat, and maybe see his arm is on Ted's shoulder. Ted is not really feeling, good, so
Okay, sir.
he is causing exasperated feeling of exasperation to trade. Okay, good, it's correct. Okay, raise your hand. Asfa is raising hand. Asfa, go ahead and read this one. Yes. Bungee jumping. Yes, bungee jumping can be a dash experience. What would you use? Compelling or compelled? The word compel meaning demanding, requiring. Okay, bungee jumping. Have you ever heard this word bungee jumping? Bungee jumping is a kind of recreation activity. It's a kind of activity in which people jump from helicopters or buildings. Okay, mostly from high, say, I think it is a kind of activity from in this activity people jump from aeroplanes. Okay, bungee jumping can be a compelling or compelled experience. What would you say? Hayabatul, you go ahead and read this one. Okay, Rida Fatma, you are raising hand.
Bungee,
Okay, Haya, please go ahead. Hayabatul is it, you are speaking, so go ahead. Yes.
bungee jumping can be a dead compel experience. Experience.
So what? Compelled or compelling?
Circumambulate.
What? Compelled?
Circumambulate. Yes, sir.
How bungee jumping can be a compelled experience? It can be compelling, right? Compelling means demanding. Not all people can bungee jump. Not all people can jump from sky to the earth. It's very requiring. It demands lots of confidence and lots of you know energy, or maybe skills. So it is incorrect when you say compelled. It should be compelling. Bungee jumping can be a compelling experience. It is demanding. It's requiring lots of courage. Okay, let's move to another one. Raise your hands up who wants to read. Rida, Fatma, you go ahead and
Sir,
read.
me.
Jillian was astonished when her boss sent her some flowers. Janice was astonished when her boss sent her some flowers.
Okay, that's correct. Now go ahead and read the other one also. This one. Yes.
Tripe was so ex- Tripe was so assured Mr. Mr. Crunch felt asleep waiting for the connecting flight.
Yes. What you would use? Exhaust.
Exhorting.
Exhausting. Okay. Now see, the trip was so exhausting. Mr. Rents felt asleep waiting for the connecting flight. You are correct because the trip was causing the feeling of exhaustion, right? So the trip was so exhausting. Okay. It was causing. It was making Rains, Mr. Rains, exhausted. So Mr. Rains was exhausted, and the trip was exhausting. Okay, very good. You have understood this. So let me give chance to now some other students. Zubair, your hand is up. Would you like to read the next one?
Sir, me.
Hassan, please don't break the rule. Your hand is up, and I know that you want to read, okay? But you have
Sir,
read
may
so
I
many,
tell
so
you this?
let me give chance to others. Asha, now see, please, your hand is enough, okay? So don't unmute yourselves. Keep yourself on mute and keep your hand up, okay? That is the rule. If anybody would unmute without permission, without my asking, it's against the rule. Okay, so those are the students who have participated already. Wait a minute, be patient. Let me give chance to some other students. Okay, Safiullah Pamar, would you go ahead and read this? Yes, go ahead. We have limited time. Yes,
Mr. Sir,
yes.
sir, Mr. X gave a little Timmy a relax. There is a bath to help him settle down. Mr. X gave little Timmy a relaxed bath to help him settle down.
Asha, now this is incorrect. It's incorrect. So, see, Safiullah, how a bath can be relaxed. How can a bath be relaxed? See, look at the picture. Now this, this is Mr. This is little Timmy. Okay, this is little Timmy, and this is Mrs. Hicks. Okay, Mrs. Hicks is giving Timmy a bath. Now a bath can be relaxing or relaxed.
Relaxing.
Relaxing, right? See, the bath is not a living thing. It cannot feel this emotion of relaxation, right? So the bath is relaxing, and Timmy maybe is feeling relaxed. Okay, so bath is causing Timmy to feel relaxed. That's why we would say Mr. Hicks gave little Timmy a relaxing bath to help him settle down. Okay, go ahead and read this one. Safiullah, go ahead. Let's see if you can get this one.
Sir,
Yes, read.
Tony was dazzled by Mary. He was so in love with her nature and behavior. Tony was dazzled by Mary. He was so in love with her nature and behavior.
Okay, that's correct. Tony was dazzled. He was amazed by Mary. Okay, he was so in love with,
Yes,
her.
sir.
Okay, okay. So now we have next one. Okay, go ahead, Safila, and read this one also. Or wait a minute. Let's give chance to Hassan. Hassan, go ahead and read this one now. Yes.
Cain was disgusted when he woke up and saw a frog on his bed. Disgusted. Cain
Disgusted.
was disgusted when he woke up and saw.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Cain was disgusted when he woke up and saw a frog on his bed. Acha, now, so this frog is what? This frog is, use the word. Hassan, what would you say this frog is? Yes. Who is causing the feeling of disgust? This thing? This frog? Aisha, you go ahead and tell me.
Yes, sir.
Acha, okay. So how would you describe this word? Use this word. Disgusted or disgusting? The frog is
Disgusting.
disgusting. Okay, very good. So last one we have, and let me see who has not told and wants to read. Okay, let me see. Zubair Hassan, Zubair, you go ahead and read the last one. Yes, Zubair. Yes, go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead. Acha, okay, let me make Zubair on mute. Okay, put Zubair on mute. Okay, so Safila, you go ahead and read this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, read.
Terry was so terrified when he saw the mummy he did in the little litter bin. Jerry was so terrified when he saw the mummy he hid in the little bin.
Okay, very good. Yeah, Jerry was so terrified. Terrified meaning afraid, too much frightened. Okay, so Jerry was so terrified when he saw the mummy. He hid in the litter bin. Okay, so when he saw the mummy, he just jumped into a litter bin and hid there. Okay, so he was hiding in the litter bin when he saw the mummy. Okay, and then he became terrified. So mummy is what? Mummy is, what would you say? Mummy is, yes, mummy is
Terrifying.
terrifying. Okay, very good. So mummy is terrifying. Okay, everyone, this is our class about this was our class about participle adjectives, and I hope you learned so many new words and so many new rules about participle
Yes,
adjectives.
sir.
It was our last class about participle adjectives. Any questions if you have? You would like to say something about this class? Did you enjoy this class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What?
Yes, sir. A lot of.
Okay. You learned lots of new things. Tell me a little more. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Acha, so Rida Fatma, your hand is up. Rida Fatma, you skipped one or two classes. This is your first class, maybe. Tell us, did you learn anything new? And did you enjoy these amazing pictures and this kind of
Yes, sir.
exercise? Yes.
Sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, everyone. This is all that I had to share
I
with
also
you
enjoy.
about participle adjectives. We will start
Sir.
another topic in another class, and thank you for coming. And if you have any questions, you can leave on in your Google Classroom. Okay. And thank you for coming. And Allah Hafiz. Bye bye, everyone.